This mid-1890s dress belongs to the collection of Espoo City Museum. It is made out of dark blue wool fabric. It has huge leg-o-mutton sleeves and a pleated front decorated with black lace and ribbon bows. The skirt is a simple A-line skirt that was called English skirt in Finland, but it is nowadays often referred as a walking skirt. I got the possibility to study the dress closer, and I now want to share everything with you. First, how to date the dress. When dating women's dresses from the 1890s, it is always best to look at the sleeves. Here are some fashion plates taken from Delineator-magazine in the 1890s. There is nothing major happening with the skirts, but the sleeves start to grow in 1893. They reach gigantic size in 1895 and 1896, and then disappear very quickly. Just by looking at the sleeves, we can say that this dress was made in either 1895 or 1896. Where did people get the inspiration for these enormous sleeves? Just like we often do, the people looked at the fashion history. In 1830s, the sleeves in women's gowns were just as big or even bigger, and in one magazine I saw the leg-o-mutton sleeves were even called 1830s sleeves. This dress from 1895 Delineator-magazine looks quite similar to this blue museum dress. It has the big sleeves, the pleated front, a similar kind of color, and ribbon bow decoration. The top parts of the sleeves have this shirring that is similar to this sleeve from the 1896 Delineator magazine, although the magazine has 3 rows of shirring instead of just one. 1895 was also an interesting year for Finnish dressmakers, as the very first Finnish showing handicraft and fashion magazine came out. The first issue came with ready-cut pattern for a woman's dress complete with gigantic leg-o-mutton sleeves. If you are interested, you can find this magazine and many more early Finnish sewing magazines on my blog. Now, let's look at the construction of these bodice. The bodice opens at the center front. The pleated part is a placket that has been sewn on to cover the closure. All the seams are boned. Where there was a dart, the dart has been used to make a channel for the bone. There is also a channel at the center back seam allowances, but the rest of the bones are visible in their casing. The lining is off-green cotton. A waiststay has been constructed out of the same cotton fabric. It is clear that this dress is not made by a fashion atelier, but an ordinary seamstress. There seems to be a fitting mistake here that is luckily covered by the lace and the front placket. Bodice is clearly too long at the front. All the seams have been finished by hand and the darts have notches to reduce pulling. Sleeves are 2-part leg-o-mutton sleeves, and there are small vents at the wrists. The lining is smaller than the upper sleeve. And here you can see the shirt detail at the sleeve cap. The lining has a center back seam unlike the outer fabric, and the seam allowance has a boning channel here. The outer collar fabric has been gathered nicely and closes with hooks and eyes at the front. There is a handy hanging loop added to the back neckline. The black lace under the front yoke is machine-made lace. Here is the bodice with the skirt on a dress form. The skirt lacks the support of petticoats, so it doesn't hang as well as it should. I didn't concentrate so much on the skirt, as it was pretty similar to the other 1890s skirts I've studied. This 6-cord skirt has a center front seam and darts at the both front pieces. The side back pieces also have darts. There's a center back seam, and the back of the skirt has been pleated to the waistband. The skirt closes at the center back with hooks and eyes. Warm thanks to Espoo City Museum and the curator Suvi Kettula for letting me study this dress. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe to my channel. If you like these videos, you can always buy me a coffee. See you later. Bye!